too slow. michigan.gov/COVID vaccine. A message from the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services.
Heard you're buying a car. I want my calculator.
Dad, I already used Capital One Auto Navigator. I found my car online and got pre-qualified instantly. Instead of all that.
You know those things impact your credit score.
Didn't impact my credit score, Dad. Now I'm going to the dealership for a test drive and to make the purchase.
Sounds too easy.
No, it's just easy. Capital One. What's in your wallet?
Terms and conditions apply. Find out more at CapitalOne.com/autonavigator.
Nobody protects you from mayhem like Allstate. On that heavy shelf you hung yesterday. Turns out you didn't use enough anchors. Wait, you didn't use any anchors? Now you got an open floor plan. Trendy. And if you have the wrong home insurance, you can need a wall of money to fix this. So get home insurance with Allstate and be better protected from mayhem like me.
Based on coverage limits selected, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Vehicle and Property Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
According to research, 82% of people remember radio ads. So, 82% of you listening will remember that this is an ad for ZipRecruiter. 82% of you will note that if you're hiring, ZipRecruiter finds qualified people for your job. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And 82% of you will remember that you can try ZipRecruiter for free, but you have to go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Yes, free. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The Labor Day events here at Gap Factory and GapFactory.com. Shop 40 to 70% off almost everything. Plus, tanks from $5, shorts from $10, and jeans from $20. Through September 7th at Gap Factory and GapFactory.com.
Do you have an opinion? Of course you do. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas. Building a world-class sports station in a world-class sports city.
Got bad grape?
Bad bite. No, I was finishing up the kale salad.
So biting back?
One bite too many. No, I took one bite too many.
Okay.
Knew the commercial break was coming to an end. I shouldn't have had that last forkful, but grapes next week. All right, Tiger Baseball this afternoon, 248-539-9797. Andrew's in Detroit and next. What's up, Andrew?
What's going on today?
How you doing?
So I hear that the over-under is 4.5. In my ideal, if it's 4.5, I'm definitely taking under. I can only see them winning 3 games, 4 tops. The only games that on their schedule that are possible wins are Atlanta, Bengals, Eagles. But Atlanta and Eagles have better offense. And the only division game they might be able to sneak in is against the Vikings. Other than that, I see the Lions having the top 3, top 4 draft pick this year.
You don't think they can beat the Bears?
No way. I think they're going to get swept by the Bears. I think they're going to lose to the Bears against Andy Dalton, and they're going to lose against the Bears against Justin Fields.
But you realize that the Vikings have a higher win total than the Bears.
That's what I'm going to go with. Honestly, I don't have to see what that Vikings defense looks like. I already know what the Bears defense looks like. We just got to see what the Bears offense looks like.
Well, look,
Cincinnati.
I mean, it's pretty funny because, a week from tomorrow, we will do a Lions season prediction show. I mean, it's a show that we do where people go on the record and we get everybody's prediction. And there's, I don't know that I've ever remembered doing a show where the mean is little. I mean, we are getting into a debate, Andrew. You've got them winning 4, and I've got them winning 5, and I'm here debating with you. That you're wrong, and you're saying I'm wrong. And, yeah, well, I'm optimistic for you.
Do you
phone screen.
Maybe it's hot where you're screening calls. I don't know.
Roaming around outside the building.
I think someone's getting ready to leave right at.
I think it sounds like somebody's tea time might be like 12:55. More feedback coming in here on the Detroit Lions. And look, it was just one website that said they moved the over-under to 4.5 that we saw. I was looking at the roster last week. This is from Joe and Troy. I was looking at the roster last week, and I felt like the movie Major League. Who are these effing guys? There's a little bit of that, admittedly. I mean, look, they have 3 players over the age of 30. That's it. They don't have a quarterback older than 25. They're like 6 corners, and they're all younger than 5 corners are all younger than them. They do not. This is a young roster. They kept A.J. Parker. Like, they kept Tom Kennedy. They kept some guys over Brashard Perry. They kept some guys that
They kept 7 receivers, and they let go of Perry. Like this guy, it's not like they were, hey, we're only going to keep 4, man. It was tough.
Yeah,
You know, it was
just
like
the victim of circumstance.
Yeah, right.
No, we've got 7 other guys that you. Oh, and by the way, one of them we went and gave up some stuff to get from Denver, and the other one we just signed off somebody else's practice squad. So
We know this year was going to be a struggle. I guess when that ticket texter looks at the roster, this is obvious. There's no real star power on the team. You know, you hope at the end of the year, maybe Swift is that guy. Maybe Hawkinson turns into a George Kittle type, tight end. But they knew this. You know, I mean, I don't know. If you go to the Lions website, who's on the front page? What player are they, showcasing? I have no idea. When you go down the fourth field, I don't even remember seeing what banners they have up, but what player.
Yeah, I mean, you can't exactly. Nobody wants to see the face of an offensive lineman up there, even though their best players are on the offensive line. The quarterback is always the face of the franchise, and yet he just got here, and there aren't high expectations.
I answered your question. You said who's on the front page of their website. This is so rich. So I load up DetroitLions.com. You know who's on the front page? Who's the player pictured is?
Dan Campbell.
Quarterback, Steven Montez.
No, because
It's on the front line at the front page of Detroit Lions.
So is he even in a Lion uniform?
No. He's in a football team.
it's a news story.
Yeah, that's the latest story then, right? It's,
There's 3. Hold on, let me just go over. We got Michael Brockers.
but they don't have anything on their banner. You know what I mean? Like on the landscape.
No. 248-539-9797. Kurt's in New Baltimore. He's next. What's up, Kurt?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Okay.
I was debating the number on the screener. Originally 7. I think they're going to win 7 games, and I think they're going to split against Minnesota and Chicago, get swept by Green Bay. That's 2. I think they'll beat Cincinnati. That's 3. Philly. That's 4.
This is next Friday's show, but
But you suffice to say you would take the over if given the opportunity to bet an over under of 4.5. You like it. You go over and you're strong.
Oh, 4 on that. I think there's games I won't go into detail because you said it's next week's show, but one game, that's all I want to say.
Yeah.
And I do think they win. It's just one of those Lions games that you look at and you're like, we win. Don't know why.
okay. No, that's actually perfect, Kurt.
The hunch upset.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. I don't know. It's one of those games.
You got it. We have rules on this show. A hunch? You don't have to support it in any way. If you got a hunch,
Just a hunch.
it's just a hunch. Why do you think that's going to happen? Because I got a hunch.
Got a hunch.
All right, every once in a while, this Twitch crowd
Yep.
just flipped over.
They still commenting about your hoodie?
Yes, they loved it.
Someone wondered if you're wearing a medium.
Close. XL. So they debate stuff, and they just said, Pippity Pipes just said something was overrated. And I think we're about to fight. In fact, can we ban this guy from Twitch or girl? Calling this overrated?
Wow. Well, it depends what they call it.
We'll get to that at 10:31.
Maybe we'll have a fight.
I'll tell you what it is during the commercial.
Okay.
All right. 97.1 to 10.
I struggled with symptoms like frequent gas and stomach pain for years.
I was bloated all the time with daily diarrhea.
At first, I thought it was what I was eating.
I kept thinking it was stomach issues.
So I did my research and talked to my doctor, and we finally uncovered the truth.
It was actually EPI. Exocrine pancreatic insufficiency, or EPI, is a condition where your pancreas is unable to help break down your food.
It can lead to symptoms like diarrhea, gas, bloating, stomach pain, unexplained weight loss, and oily stools.
And EPI symptoms can be confused with those of other common digestive conditions, like irritable bowel syndrome, Crohn's, and celiac disease.
So getting to the right diagnosis meant being more open with my doctor about the severity of my symptoms and how often they were happening.
But there's good news. EPI is manageable, so don't wait any longer. Use the symptom checker at identifyepi.com and schedule a visit or call with your doctor to ask, could I have EPI?
Sponsored by AbbVie.
Want to bet? Barstool Sportsbook at Greektown Casino Hotel is open, and the Barstool Sportsbook app is live. Greektown and Barstool are your ticket to all the action and real-time odds, with 40 24-hour betting kiosks, a live walk-up window, and now the Barstool Sportsbook app. Placing your bets at the casino or at home has never been easier. Get in on all the action and earn My Choice rewards with every bet. It's all here at the Barstool Sportsbook at Greektown Casino Hotel and the Barstool Sportsbook app. Must be 21. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
It's September 2021. I'm David Hall from Hall Financial. With mortgage interest rates the lowest they've been all year, it's your second chance to refinance. Don't miss out. Call Hall Financial today to see if you qualify for our no appraisal 8-day close. Our commitment to speed and client service has earned us nearly 4,000 five-star reviews. Start your refinance today. Call 248-308-5000 or chat with us right now at callhallfirst.com.
Hall Financial, NMLS ID 1467435, Equal Housing Lender.
So a friend told me about Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and his exact words were, "It changed my life. I used to spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to remove tomato sauce from inside our microwave and soap scum off the bathtub. It's like seriously magic, and my secret weapon for cleaning the kitchen, bathroom, doors and walls, and even keeping my sneakers clean. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. Greatest invention ever."
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, the unicorn of cleaning. The pitch is moving up a day.
Antonio's animation studio needs a 3D designer today. Someone who's as artistic as they are organized.
But how are we going to get all this done? What about the production schedule?
Indeed can help him hire great people fast.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. Screen for quality candidates with the skills your role needs with Indeed assessments. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
The Lions VIP tailgate is before every Lions home game by Bullseye Event Group. Start your game day off right. Open bar 3 hours before kickoff. Food Network Chef Aaron May and local chef Kate Williams. All you can eat and drink 3 hours before kickoff. The Lions VIP tailgate by Bullseye Event Group. Catch your tickets today at bullseyeeventgroup.com.
Starting stronger starts at AutoZone, where they've got battery solutions in the form of free battery testing, free battery charging, and replacement batteries that fit your needs. That's what makes them America's #1 battery destination. Get in the zone. AutoZone.
Ladies who own the ticket would like to remind you that when you text the ticket, standard text messaging rates apply.
Well, it's hard not to get them, right? You know what I'm saying, Evan? Hard to hide everything.
Evan changed into his shorts in the studio.
Uncensored.
I didn't think the cameras would ever be used for that.
He's ready to play, man.
Huh. Okay. Ev is going to swing the clubs. All right, I mentioned on Twitch, Pippity Pipe said overrated with the Jamocha shakes. Those suck. I told Gator during the commercial break, And Gator's response was also uncensored.
Yeah, I said go blank yourself.
Yeah.
Uncensored.
Jamocha Shake.
Jamocha Shake is fantastic.
Shake. There's, I like to say, if you like what you like, and it's fair. Everybody's different. It's okay. Except this.
You can't say that.
Nope. You cannot say it's overrated. You can say you don't like it. Do not say it's overrated.
And if you say you don't like it, you have to admit that you're in a minority. Like I do all the time when I say, with Animal House, Blues Brothers, and The Big Lebowski, I didn't like. Actually, Animal House and Blues Brothers, they're fine, but I just don't think they're as great as everybody else does. But I know I'm in a minority. Big Lebowski, I didn't like, and everybody seems to think it's the greatest cult movie ever. That's fine. I'm in a minority, but you have to say that. You can't just make a statement and say the Jamocha Shake is overrated. No, come on.
No, that's an awful.
If you want to say the Jamocha Shake is not for you, you don't like it. Yeah, I kind of am too. I think you're right. Should we ban this person?
Well, I don't know that we can't, because if we could,
I think we can. We ban people from Twitch. Well,
anyway, no. The fact is, I don't think it's rated highly enough. People don't talk about the Jamocha Shake.
I mean, the combination of like coffee flavor with chocolate in a shake.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's delicious.
All right, let's move on. In fact, let's allow Pippity Pipes the chance to retract, or we will get your home address. All right, so we got some Tiger stuff. This morning show talking to AJ Hinch, Tiger manager. Stoney asked him the same question they asked Al Avila during the week, which is, when it comes to free agency, are you big on going all in on one big free agent, or would you like to spread it around, maybe bring in 2 or 3 quality players? And here is what AJ Hinch told the morning show today.
Yeah, I think it's all about the player and where he can help you. There is a risk involved when you kind of go all in on one player. It depends on where your holes are. We look at our team, and that's part of what September is. Tough evaluation month, but when you look around the field, you can see some stable guys that are going to be back with us, and you can see some guys that are trying to make an impression. I mean, certainly this month, Derek Hill and Akil, and if we can get Daz Cameron back up here, that they're going to factor into our decision making on, do we need an outfield or do we not need an outfield? We know we have Robbie Grossman. We know we feel really good about Akil Padu. Derek Hill's making a statement. There's some Victor Reyes fighting for playing time. There's some curiosity on what's going to happen in those positions. So you need a real team to play. If you look at the lineup across the way, they're fighting for a playoff team, and it just never lets up. Matt Chapman and Matt Olson, and they trade for Starlin Marte. They got Jed Lowry doing big things in the middle of their lineup. Mark Canna's kind of a sneaky good player. So the team we're playing right now, they have a lot of good players, and so you've got to make sure you keep that in mind when you're putting a good team together. Now, being opportunistic in the market spits out some star players. Of course, you're going to dabble in that and hope that they want to be a Tiger. But my thing last week was just, if you're with us, you're with us. If you're not, you're against us. And that attitude that we have to bring, regardless of what the names are, is what we're all about.
Well, except I love the last part. If you're with us, you're with us. You're not, you're against us. Except what he really said was, if you're not, we'll beat you. Is what he said.
He did say that,
which is an awesome thing to say.
Yeah. So it's funny listening to him debate the same things that we are debating, and it's reassuring to me that they are debating the same things. Hill, Cameron, Reyes. Where do they fit into the future? They didn't ask him about outfield, right? And he brought up outfielders. So the question is, are you going to go, not a high-end shortstop and add an outfielder? Because this is what I'm extrapolating from this and that answer. If some of those young kids finish the season strong, they'll go all in, spend a ton of money on shortstop. And if they don't, they won't go all in at shortstop because they also want to sign off.
Yeah, I certainly don't read it that way, and I hope that that's not the interpretation that they're giving for everybody else, because you should go after a shortstop regardless. This is the year that all the good shortstops are available.
Right. I said either high end or not all in on the shortstop so they can afford an outfielder. You get a shortstop, but it's just, if your outfielders answer the bell, if Hill and Badu and Cameron, they know that last year, okay, our outfield can be set with what we have, that will say we can go all in for shortstop. But if this last month rattles them, kind of wonder if it means they're going to break it up a little bit to get a shortstop and an outfielder.
To get a high-end shortstop?
No, to get a shortstop,
Yeah,
an
no.
upgraded shortstop, a better shortstop, but not break the bank shortstop.
No.
Okay, that's the way I'm interpreting his answer.
Yeah, I don't interpret it that way, and maybe it's just my own bias, and I'm refusing to listen to anything else. They have to go all in on a shortstop because they need a shortstop. You're going to have to spend money to get better. This is the position that's up this year in free agency. There's a handful of really high quality shortstops that you're going to have to spend good money to get. So do it. Don't go half-assed and go half-assed on a shortstop and half-assed on an outfielder because you're not thrilled with the direction. You can piece things together. You don't have to do everything. I think the mistake that people make, I'm not saying you're making this mistake, I think the mistake that a lot of people make is thinking that you have to fix everything in one off season. You don't have to do that. You fix it when you can fix it. Right now, the opportunity is there to fix the shortstop. Get the shortstop. And next year, if you see that they have a problem with the outfield, you can fix it next year. Get an outfielder. But for right now, the glaring need for this team is a shortstop.
But it is. I still think if you go and decide you're going to upgrade it, but you need an outfielder too, it might have them splitting up the money. Of course, they could go big on both. There's no salary cap in baseball.
Right.
But it's how much does the team want to spend and how much do they have budgeted for that? All right, next up from AJ Hinch. All right, speaking of the Hills, the Badus, the Castros, etc., how do you figure out which guy is a major leaguer and which guy is just a 4A player? Here's AJ Hinch this morning.
It's hard. It's a little easier this month because September we're playing normal baseball, and I say that meaning like we have 2 extra guys on the roster. It's 28 instead of 26, but it used to be 40. And then you're rolling it, different kind of instructional league. It's a horrible product, I think, in September for the last 2 decades of my career where anybody can come up here and fill in. You can get looks at young players, and it becomes kind of a 4A environment unless you're in the playoffs.